Well, welcome back to another day of bed knocking. So I just rolled into one of my uncle's fields here. As you can see, he did do some of it. Then he got into this area and it was a little too wet. So he had to leave, but it looks drier now, so I'm gonna see if it'll go. Finish up this. Then I get to go and bed knock my own corn ground. So hopefully this works here. Well, it's definitely moist, but nothing's sticking into the baskets. You can see the edge over there, there's a little bit stuck to it. That's what it did last time when he tried. But now everything's looking pretty good. So finish this little area up here. Well, that took like 10 minutes. So gonna fold up so and head to the next field. All right, so I just got here to my little 5-acre piece. Thought I'd check, make sure this is all digging in nice and soft, which it is, which is great. Looks real nice. Yeah, that feels really good. Okie dokie. So this will probably take me like 30 minutes probably. It's long runs and it's not that wide. This whole thing was supposed to be seed corn, but the seed company ended up only having 5 acres. So the other half's wheat, which actually is looking really good. So yeah, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. This will be a decent amount for me, especially for my first year growing seed corn. So, let's get going again. Right there goes my uncle, the corn planter. He's gonna go plant that field that I just finished bed knocking. And then once he's done, I'll probably get it and come plant this. And it'll be good. Then we have one more field that my dad's to do over there. And then my uncle has a field down south. And we're gonna try to get as much of that bed knocked and planted as we can. And then my dad is gonna have 2 more fields over here to do, and my uncle will have 1 more up north. Then we're done with bed knocking, and then the first time through with the planter, which I'll explain more when I'm actually planting. All right, so 20 minutes in and I'm on my last pass already. So finish this up and then get moved to the next field. All right, so a little while later, planting corn. I have to go every other pass over and every other pass back. Because on my way back, I have to lift these outside 2 units up. Because with seed corn, you have pollen and seed parents. And there's 4 seed parents and then a pollen parent. So the outside ones and the middle one is. So when I come back, I've already planted the pollen parents on the outsides, so I'll overlap. These ones will overhang what they've already done, so we have to lift them up out of the way and then plant just the seed parents and the middle one. So, yeah, rolling about 2.5 miles an hour. It's fairly big seed, so it's just the way it has to be, and a high population. Looking at the screen here, you can see we're putting out about 60,000 seeds per acre. And if we come over here, it kind of filters through. The minimum row is putting out 44 or 45,000. That's a bull row, and the bull rows aren't putting out as much. We didn't set it to do that, it's just a bigger seed. So, and then I guess the plates are different, so I guess we did kind of change some stuff. So the bull rows are a lower amount per acre, but the cow rows, that's what we call the seed and then the pollen parents. That's the official term, but we just say bull row and cow row because it's easier. So, yeah, putting out a lot of seed. Okay, so I finished my corn. It was over there. Now I'm here doing this 8-acre field of my dad's. This one's different. I'm just planting the cow rows, or the seed rows. That's actually what we actually harvest. The bull rows are just used to pollinate. So we'll plant the bull rows later. Okay, I thought I could show everything a little bit better from outside. So this is our 11-row planter. And that is what we need to do the seed corn the way we do it. So basically, you've got a bull row, and then that pollinates 4 cow rows, and then a bull row, and then 4 cow rows, and then a bull row. So our old planter that we had was half of this. It went from bull row to bull row, so it was a 6-row planter. So then when we wanted to go bigger, you have to do an 11-row, like that. So this was originally a 12-row planter, but when we got it, it was our winter project, our big winter project the year we got it. And we stripped it all down, took all the boxes off. We had to add in this piece here, all these brackets to hold it on, because the way it's spaced out, that unit lines up with this. So that doesn't work, so you had to move it back. So it was a big project, but we got it converted over. And then these, they're not as far down on the ground. They're like barely even touching. You can lift it up and then use this to lock it up. So we've got each, you can see how that one is higher. It's because it's locked up. So these aren't planting, these ones are. So, yeah. If you were to just be planting sweet corn just to eat, then you wouldn't worry about any of this stuff. You just plant every row and you could have whatever size planter you wanted. But for seed, where you're having the certain varieties pollinating the others, you have to do it this way. And you can't mix the seed, you have to be super careful. But, yeah. It's doing a nice job. All right. I'm on my last pass over here. This field has been going a little bit quicker. I am able to go a little bit faster than I was last time. In the last field, I mean. Still is pretty slow. This field we're trying to put about 52,000 seeds per acre, so a little bit less as well. And there we go. And we're done. All right. Well, that's all the planting I have to do today. Tomorrow we're gonna get our last 2 fields over here bed-knocked and then plant a bull row. I forgot to explain earlier, but with seed corn you have your cow rows, your 4 rows together that you harvest, and then your bull rows, which are 1 bed, but you plant 2 sets. So there's 1, and then like an inch over there's another one. And you plant them at different times. So you go in and plant 1, and then a few days later, depending on the variety, that changes. But you plant the other one. And then the point of that is the one that was planted earlier will start pollinating that many days earlier than the other one. So then you have a longer amount of pollinating time. And then they can be planted at different times as well. Like my corn over here, I planted a bull row with the cow rows. And then here in 5 days, I'll go back and plant the other bull row. My dad's, that was planted back there, it just did the cow rows. And then in a few days from now, we'll plant one of the bull rows, and then a few days after, we'll plant the other one. So each variety is a little bit different. But I'm gonna take this back to the shop, and then I'm done. I'm gonna go check a little bit of water, and hopefully go home a little bit earlier tonight. Haven't gotten home till 11 o'clock the past couple nights, so. Anyways, maybe go home and edit a couple videos. I have 3 videos currently stored in my phone that I haven't got to editing yet, so. Anyways, that's me all. We'll catch you guys next time.